Tensions on the set of Papillon ran high, primarily due to the contrasting personalities of Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman. McQueen, known for his tough guy image, often clashed with Hoffman, who brought a more introspective and methodical approach to acting. Their differences created a palpable friction that affected the atmosphere on set. McQueen preferred a more spontaneous style, while Hoffman relied heavily on preparation and character immersion, leading to misunderstandings and frustrations. As filming progressed, their struggles became more pronounced. McQueen's desire for a fast-paced production often conflicted with Hoffman's meticulous nature, resulting in delays and increased stress for the crew. The tension escalated to the point where both actors openly expressed their disdain for one another. Reports indicate that McQueen found Hoffman's method acting to be overly dramatic, while Hoffman perceived McQueen's approach as reckless. Despite their shared goal of telling Charrier's harrowing story, the personal animosity overshadowed their collaboration. This discord not only impacted their performances, but also created an uncomfortable working environment for the entire cast and crew. The film, while ultimately a success, bore the scars of this tumultuous relationship, revealing that even the most talented actors can struggle to find common ground in the pursuit of their craft. The film rights for Papillon were sold for a notable sum of $500,000, which illustrates the high expectations surrounding the project. With Franklin Schaffner at the helm as the director, the film was set to capture the intense and dramatic journey of the main character. Dalton Trumbo, a well-known screenwriter, took on the task of adapting the story for the screen, ensuring that the emotional depth and complexity of the narrative would resonate with audiences. The title Papillon, which translates to butterfly in French, holds significant meaning within the context of the film. It refers to the protagonist's chest tattoo, symbolizing freedom and transformation. This imagery is central to the character's quest for liberation from the harsh realities of his imprisonment. The combination of a strong financial backing, talented individuals in key creative roles, and a title rich in symbolism contributed to the film's lasting impact and relevance in cinematic history. The movie was filmed in various locations that added to its authenticity and visual appeal. Filming took place in Spain, Jamaica, and Hawaii, with a production budget of $12 million. This investment paid off, as the film earned more than twice that amount in its first year, showcasing its popularity and impact. A significant aspect of the film was the prison set, which was constructed near Falmouth, Jamaica. This set was designed based on original blueprints, ensuring that it accurately represented the harsh conditions of the prison depicted in the story. In addition to Falmouth, other scenes were filmed in the vibrant locales of Ocho Rios and Kingston, Jamaica. These settings provided a rich backdrop that enhanced the film's narrative, immersing viewers in the struggles and challenges faced by the characters. The combination of these diverse filming locations contributed to the overall success and visual storytelling of the film. McQueen's performance in the film is particularly notable, especially during the scenes where he faces solitary confinement. These moments showcase his ability to convey deep emotional struggle and resilience, marking them as some of his best work. The intensity of his portrayal draws viewers into the harrowing experience of his character, who is trapped in isolation. Additionally, McQueen took on the challenge of performing his own cliff jump in Maui, Hawaii. He described the experience as exhilarating, reflecting his commitment to authenticity in his role, and his willingness to push his physical limits for the sake of the film. On the other hand, Hoffman's portrayal of his character was deeply influenced by the real-life writer Dalton Trumbo. In preparation for the role, Hoffman lost 18 pounds, which helped him embody the physicality of his character more convincingly. He also wore contacts to change his appearance, demonstrating his dedication to fully transforming into the role. This attention to detail added depth to his performance and allowed him to capture the essence of a man facing overwhelming odds. Their combined efforts brought a powerful narrative to life, making the film a memorable cinematic experience. Filming for Papillon began without a fully completed script, which presented unique challenges for the cast and crew. Each day brought new rewrites, making the process dynamic yet unpredictable. The original screenwriter, Dalton Trumbo, faced health issues that ultimately led him to leave the project due to lung cancer. His son, Christopher Trumbo, stepped in to complete the script, ensuring that the film's vision was realized despite the difficult circumstances. This situation required the actors, particularly Steve McQueen, to adapt quickly to the evolving narrative. The decision to film the movie in sequence played a significant role in character development. This approach allowed McQueen to immerse himself in the role of Henri Charrière, experiencing the character's journey in real time. As he faced the trials and tribulations of imprisonment and escape, McQueen's performance became increasingly nuanced, reflecting the growth and change of his character throughout the film. This method created a more authentic and engaging portrayal, capturing the essence of Charrière's story. After filming wraps for the movie Papillon, an unexpected event occurred when locals stole props and costumes valued at about $30,000. This theft highlighted the challenges filmmakers can face even after the cameras stop rolling. As the film concludes, the end credits feature haunting footage of the abandoned French Guiana prison, where Henri Charrière, the man whose life inspired the film, was held. This imagery serves as a poignant reminder of the harsh realities depicted in the story. Charrière himself was a consultant for the film, lending authenticity to the portrayal of his life and struggles. Tragically, he passed away from lung cancer in July 1973, just months before the film's release. His death marked a significant loss, as he had worked closely with the filmmakers to share his experiences. The combination of the theft, the powerful visuals in the credits, and Charrière's untimely death adds layers of depth to the legacy of Papillon and its connection to real-life events. The film's premiere was a significant event, as it benefited cancer research in memory of Henri Charrière, the real-life figure on whom the story is based. This charitable aspect added a layer of meaning to the film's release, reflecting Charrière's legacy and the impact of his story. On the financial side, Steve McQueen earned a remarkable $2 million for his role, while Dustin Hoffman received $125 million. This salary disparity led to some frustration for Hoffman, who felt overshadowed despite his talent. The dynamic between McQueen and Hoffman was complex. They maintained a professional relationship, but often experienced tension on set. Their interactions were marked by occasional conflicts, stemming from the pressures of filming and the significant stakes involved in their performances. Despite these challenges, both actors contributed to creating a compelling narrative that resonated with audiences, showcasing their dedication to the film and each other. In preparing for his role in the 1973 film Papillon, Dustin Hoffman took his commitment to authenticity seriously. He meticulously transformed his appearance, wearing thick glasses that altered his look significantly. Additionally, he engaged in a crash diet to embody the physicality of his character, reflecting the harsh realities faced by prisoners. This dedication to his craft demonstrated his desire to portray the character with depth and realism. However, the film's source material, the book by Henri Charrière, sparked controversy regarding its accuracy. Critics have claimed that Charrière borrowed stories from other prisoners, raising questions about the truthfulness of his narrative. Despite these claims, Charrière consistently defended his work, asserting that it was a true account of his experiences. This tension between artistic interpretation and factual accuracy added layers to the film's legacy, making it a subject of discussion among audiences and critics alike. The complexity of character preparation and the surrounding controversy contributed to the film's lasting impact on viewers and the film industry. French Guiana served as a penal colony from 1852 to 1946. Notorious for its severe and brutal conditions, the environment was harsh, with inmates facing extreme heat, difficult labor, and the threat of disease. Many prisoners struggled to survive, and the isolation from the outside world added to their suffering. Among these prisoners was Henri Charrière, who was wrongfully convicted of murder and sentenced to life imprisonment. His remarkable story of resilience and determination to escape became the basis for the film Papillon. The film captures the grim reality of life in the penal colony, showcasing the daily struggles and the inhumane treatment that prisoners endured. It also highlights Charrière's unyielding spirit and his relentless pursuit of freedom, which resonates deeply with viewers. The emotional impact of the film lies in its portrayal of hope amidst despair, illustrating the strength of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. The story evokes strong emotions, making audiences reflect on the nature of freedom and the lengths one will go to attain it. The film's legacy continues to influence how we view the historical context of penal colonies and the stories of those who suffered within them. Papillon, the 1973 film directed by Franklin J. Schaffner, is often hailed as one of the most underrated cinematic masterpieces of its time. Many viewers, including passionate fans, have placed it among their top films, recognizing the exceptional performances delivered by Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman. These portrayals are not only marked by intensity, but also by a nuanced understanding of the character's psychological struggles and the harsh realities of life on Devil's Island. The film intricately weaves a narrative that is both emotionally charged and thrilling, exploring themes of injustice and the human spirit's resilience against overwhelming odds. Critics may have overlooked its brilliance during its initial release, but audiences have long appreciated its depth and complexity. The film's ability to resonate on multiple levels, psychological and emotional, while telling a riveting escape story is a testament to its craftsmanship. The detailed depiction of the brutal conditions faced by the inmates serves as a backdrop for a broader commentary on the cruelty of life sentences and the indomitable will to escape and survive. This duality is what makes Papillon not just a story of physical escape, but also a profound exploration of the human condition. Many fans recount their first encounters with the film, often years apart, and describe a sense of fulfillment upon revisiting it. One viewer, who discovered the movie on Netflix years ago, expressed a deep appreciation for its artistry, noting that the film felt flawless in its execution. After a long search for the film, they were ecstatic to find it again on HBO Max, and shared the experience with family, reinforcing the film's ability to create a lasting impact. The joy of rediscovery and the subsequent viewing experience reaffirmed their belief in its greatness, highlighting how Papillon remains a powerful cinematic experience that transcends time. Despite its relative obscurity in mainstream discussions, there is a strong sentiment that Papillon deserves more recognition. Many fans feel that it should be rated higher on platforms like IMDb, reflecting its status as an enduring classic that continues to resonate with new generations of viewers. This sense of underappreciation fuels a passionate advocacy for the film, with fans urging others to experience its profound storytelling and compelling performances. In summary, Papillon stands as a remarkable film that combines thrilling adventure with deep emotional and psychological insights. The performances of McQueen and Hoffman elevate the narrative, making it a compelling exploration of human resilience in the face of despair. While it may not have received the critical acclaim it deserves upon release, its legacy endures among audiences who recognize its significance and power. The film's ability to evoke strong emotions and provoke thought ensures its place in the pantheon of great cinema, continuing to captivate and inspire viewers even decades after its initial debut. As we close the gripping tale of Papillon, the story of survival and resilience leaves us with much to ponder. But what happened to the remarkable cast who brought this intense narrative to life? In this bonus segment, we delve deeper into the lives of the actors who portrayed these unforgettable characters. Discover the paths they took after the final credits rolled. Did they find success in Hollywood, or did they choose a different route entirely? Some faced personal struggles, while others flourished in new careers. We will explore the intriguing journeys of Steve McQueen, Dustin Hoffman, and the supporting cast, revealing the highs and lows that followed their iconic roles. From unexpected collaborations to personal transformations, the aftermath of Papillon is as captivating as the film itself. Stay tuned as we uncover the stories that shaped their lives long after the cameras stopped rolling. Woodrow Parfrey portrayed Clougiot in the 1973 film Papillon, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex and troubled characters. Clougiot is a fellow prisoner who becomes entangled in the dark realities of life in a brutal French penal colony. Parfrey's performance is marked by a haunting presence, reflecting the despair and desperation of those trapped in the system. His portrayal adds depth to the film, emphasizing the psychological toll of imprisonment. After Papillon, Parfrey's career continued in television and film, with notable appearances in series like The Twilight Zone and MASH. However, his personal life was marred by struggles. Parfrey faced significant hardships, including battles with addiction, which affected both his career and relationships. He was known for his eccentricities and faced public scrutiny, contributing to a mysterious persona. In the later years of his life, Parfrey became reclusive, and details about his activities became scarce. He passed away in 2006, leaving behind a legacy of compelling performances and a life marked by both talent and turmoil. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities that often lie beneath the surface of creative individuals. In the 1973 film Papillon, Don Gordon portrayed Julot, a character marked by desperation and resilience. Julot is a fellow prisoner who embodies the harsh realities of life in a brutal penal colony. Gordon's performance captures the essence of a man trapped by circumstances, showcasing a blend of vulnerability and defiance. This role was pivotal in illustrating the darker aspects of human survival against oppressive systems. Gordon's career spanned several decades, with notable appearances in films and television series, including roles in The Great Escape and The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including struggles with addiction that affected his career trajectory. Gordon was involved in a highly publicized scandal in the late 1980s, which led to a temporary retreat from the public eye. Despite these challenges, he found a path back to acting, but the shadows of his past lingered. As of the latest updates, Don Gordon has largely remained out of the spotlight, with few public appearances. His legacy is a complex tapestry of talent and tribulation, reflecting the often hidden struggles of those in the entertainment industry. Vic Tayback played the role of Sergeant in the 1973 film Papillon, a character that embodied the harsh realities of life in a brutal prison system. His portrayal brought a palpable tension to the screen, as he navigated the complexities of authority and survival. Tayback's performance was marked by a deep sense of conflict, showcasing the psychological strain faced by those in power and the prisoners they controlled. Beyond Papillon, Tayback's career included notable roles in television, especially as Mel in the sitcom Alice, where he became a household name. However, his life was not without turmoil. Tayback faced personal struggles, including battles with alcoholism and weight issues that often plagued him throughout his career. He was also involved in a serious car accident in 1985, which left him with lasting injuries. In his later years, Tayback became reclusive, focusing on his health and personal life. He passed away in 1990, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his talent and the shadows of his personal challenges. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his successes, grappled with the darker aspects of fame and life itself. Val Avery portrayed the character Pascal in the 1973 film Papillon, a role that highlighted his ability to embody complex, gritty characters. Pascal, a fellow inmate, is marked by desperation and resilience, reflecting the harsh realities of life in a brutal prison environment. Avery's performance added depth to the film, capturing the struggle for survival and hope amid despair. After Papillon, Avery's career continued with notable roles in both film and television. He appeared in various series, including The Twilight Zone and The Rockford Files, showcasing his versatility. However, his life was not without challenges. Avery faced personal hardships, including battles with addiction, which affected his career trajectory. He was often seen as a troubled figure in Hollywood, grappling with the darker aspects of fame. Despite these struggles, he remained a respected actor, known for his intense performances. In his later years, Avery's health declined, and he became less active in the industry. He passed away in 2017, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and turmoil. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of life behind the scenes in Hollywood. Dalton Trumbo's portrayal of the Commandant in the 1973 film Papillon is marked by a chilling intensity. His character embodies the oppressive authority of the prison system, showcasing a man who relishes his power over the inmates. Trumbo's performance is a stark reminder of the brutality and dehumanization faced by those incarcerated. The Commandant's cold demeanor and unwavering control create a palpable tension that lingers throughout the film, making him a formidable antagonist. Trumbo's life was filled with significant challenges and controversies. He was a prominent screenwriter during Hollywood's golden age, but faced severe repercussions during the Red Scare, when he was blacklisted for refusing to testify before the House Un-American Activities Committee. This led to years of struggle, as he had to write under pseudonyms, including for the Oscar-winning film Roman Holiday. His personal life was equally tumultuous. He battled depression and faced the loss of friends and colleagues during the McCarthy era. Despite these hardships, Trumbo continued to write, and eventually regained recognition, winning 2 Academy Awards in the 1950s. His legacy is a testament to resilience in the face of adversity, and he remains a symbol of artistic integrity. As of the latest updates, Trumbo's life story continues to resonate. His experiences have been the subject of books and films, highlighting the importance of free speech and the dangers of political persecution. The impact of his work and the struggles he faced serve as a reminder of the dark chapters in Hollywood history and the ongoing fight for creative freedom. Victor Jory portrayed the Indian chief in the 1973 film Papillon, delivering a powerful performance that left a lasting impression. His character, a symbol of resilience and strength, navigated the harsh realities of life in a brutal prison system. Jury's ability to convey depth and complexity in his role resonated with audiences, showcasing his talent in embodying characters marked by hardship and struggle. Beyond Papillon, Jury's career spanned several decades, with notable roles in both film and television. He gained fame in the 1940s and 1950s, often cast in westerns and dramas, demonstrating a versatility that made him a sought-after actor. However, his personal life was marred by challenges. Jury faced financial difficulties during the later years of his career, struggling to find roles that matched his earlier successes. He also dealt with the emotional toll of losing his first wife, which left him grappling with loneliness. In his final years, Jury continued to act, but became more reclusive, retreating from the public eye. He passed away in 1982, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumphs and tribulations. His story serves as a reminder of the complexities of an artist's journey, both on and off the screen. Richard Farnsworth's portrayal of Manhunter in the 1973 film Papillon stands out as a haunting representation of a man shaped by the harsh realities of life in a brutal prison system. His character embodies a grim resilience, reflecting the darker aspects of human nature and survival. Farnsworth's ability to convey depth and complexity in Manhunter resonates deeply, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. Farnsworth's life was marked by significant challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a long battle with cancer, which he ultimately succumbed to in 2000. His career was not without its struggles. He experienced a difficult transition from stunt work to acting, often battling the stigma of being typecast. Despite these challenges, he earned an Academy Award nomination for his role in The Straight Story, showcasing his talent late in life. Tragedy struck when he lost his wife, which compounded his sense of loss and isolation. Farnsworth's later years were filled with health issues, yet he remained a dedicated artist until the end. His legacy is one of resilience and a profound understanding of the human condition. Last known information indicates that Farnsworth's work continues to influence actors and filmmakers, reminding us of his enduring impact on cinema. Steve McQueen's portrayal of Henri Papillon Charrière in the 1973 film Papillon stands as a testament to his intense acting style and personal struggles. McQueen embodied Charrière, a man wrongfully imprisoned in a brutal French penal colony, showcasing a raw determination to escape. His performance was marked by a deep sense of desperation and resilience, reflecting his own tumultuous life experiences. After Papillon, McQueen's career continued to flourish, with notable films like The Getaway and Le Mans. However, his life was riddled with personal hardships. He battled a turbulent marriage with actress Neil Adams, which ended in divorce. His relationships were often marred by infidelity and emotional turmoil. McQueen faced addiction issues, particularly with alcohol and drugs, which affected both his personal and professional life. In the late 1970s, he was diagnosed with mesothelioma, a cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Despite his declining health, he remained active in the film industry until his death in 1980. His legacy endures, marked by both his cinematic achievements and the darker aspects of his life. Dustin Hoffman's portrayal of Louis Degas in the 1973 film Papillon is a haunting exploration of friendship and survival in the face of brutal adversity. Degas, a forger wrongfully imprisoned, becomes a crucial ally to Henri Charrière, played by Steve McQueen. Hoffman's performance is marked by vulnerability and depth, showcasing a man shaped by betrayal and loss. His character's struggles highlight the psychological toll of incarceration, making Degas a memorable figure in Hoffman's career. After Papillon, Hoffman's career soared with acclaimed roles in films like The Graduate, Rain Man, and Tootsie. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Anne Byrne, which ended in divorce. In 2017, Hoffman was accused of sexual misconduct by multiple women, leading to a significant backlash and public scrutiny. This scandal cast a shadow over his legacy, forcing him to confront the darker aspects of his past. As of late 2023, Hoffman remains a figure of intrigue in Hollywood, balancing his storied career with the complexities of his personal life. His recent work includes voice roles and theater projects, yet he continues to navigate the repercussions of his past actions. In the 1973 film Papillon, Anthony Zerbe portrayed the enigmatic character Toussaint, a fellow prisoner who embodies both resilience and despair. Toussaint's presence adds depth to the narrative, highlighting the psychological toll of imprisonment. Zerb's performance captures the essence of a man navigating the bleak realities of life behind bars, marked by moments of camaraderie and betrayal. Following Papillon, Zerb's career flourished, with notable roles in films such as The Omega Man and television series like The Dark Side of the Moon. However, his journey was not without personal challenges. He faced struggles with typecasting, often being seen as a villain due to his intense portrayals. Zerby also experienced the harsh realities of Hollywood, including the pressure of maintaining relevance in a rapidly changing industry. In his personal life, Zerb dealt with the loss of loved ones and the emotional weight that comes with fame. Despite these hardships, he remained a respected figure in acting, known for his dedication and talent. As of the latest information, Anthony Zerb continues to engage in acting and remains a cherished part of cinematic history. In the 1973 film Papillon, Bill Mumy portrayed the character Lariat, a fellow prisoner who becomes a companion to the protagonist, played by Steve McQueen. Mumy's role, though not central, added depth to the harrowing experience of life in a brutal French penal colony. His performance captured the despair and resilience of those trapped in a system designed to break them. Mumy was only 19 at the time, yet he delivered a haunting portrayal that hinted at the darkness surrounding the film's themes of survival and friendship. After Papillon, Mumy's career continued to evolve. He gained fame as a child actor in the 1960s, notably in the series Lost in Space. However, his transition to adult roles was fraught with challenges. He faced the struggles of typecasting and the pressures of Hollywood. Mumy also dealt with personal hardships, including the loss of his father and battles with depression. In the late 1980s, he faced a scandal when his personal life became tabloid fodder, overshadowing his professional achievements. Despite these challenges, Mumy found solace in music and writing, releasing several albums, and publishing works that reflected his inner turmoil. As of the latest updates, Mumy remains active in the entertainment industry, participating in conventions and continuing to engage with fans. His journey reflects a complex tapestry of triumphs and tribulations, a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1973 film Papillon, let's take a moment to reflect on its impact. The film, starring Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman, tells the gripping story of resilience and hope against the harsh backdrop of a French penal colony. Both actors faced significant challenges in their careers. McQueen, known for his tough guy image, fought against typecasting, while Hoffman overcame initial struggles to become one of Hollywood's most respected actors. Their performances in Papillon not only showcased their talents, but also changed the course of their careers. Did you watch this film in your childhood? What memories do you have connected to it? Perhaps it was a family movie night or a late-night television viewing that left a lasting impression. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your memories might just inspire someone else to revisit this classic. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey through